Welcome to the film room. This week, we got to talk about Vernon Adams Jr.
Adams pump fake.
He's playing some of the best football
Hangs in the pocket.
I've ever seen him play.
He's got Hollins down to the 20, cuts it inside of the 10, back to the 5, and he's home.
It's a year 3 in the system with Jordan McSimic, and you can tell that he's very, very comfortable. In week 2, he led the BC Lions on a 7-play, 108-yard drive that was capped by a 1-yard touchdown run by VA himself.
Deep. VA looking to push it in, and he does!
The thing that I'm most impressed by is his evolution as a quarterback, his willingness to stand in the pocket and make some tough throws. He's also doing a great job going through full field progressions and finding the open receiver. And that's exactly what he does here, working his primary, which is the dagger concept at the top of the screen, working down to the OTB, and then to the check down. He is doing a great job identifying defensive coverages and making the correct throws. Here in a week 1 matchup against the Argos defense is playing a match man concept. The BC Lions are trying to beat it with verticals and in-breaking routes. Typically, a scheme like this is very confusing to quarterbacks because they can't really predict who is going to be the open receiver. But here, VA knows exactly where to throw the football and delivers a strike for a touchdown. In week 2 against the Stampeders, the BC Lions basically ran the same exact play. They had a clear out by the number 3 wide receiver and an in-breaking route by the number 1 wide receiver. And he throws a strike. Now, this is what's impressive to me. Typically against VA, teams and defenses like to pressure him in an effort to speed him up. But you see that he's able to navigate the pocket, sidestep to the left, and throws a dart to Justin McKinnis right here. Throwing against a pressure man defense forces quarterbacks to be extremely accurate, because the windows in man-to-man defense are very, very small. This past matchup with the Bombers had VA executing at a high level. The Bombers lined up in man-to-man coverage with their overhang players playing a wall technique. VA navigated the pocket with his eyes still downfield and hit Alex Hollins on a double move for a touchdown. I mean, this is just beautiful. It was great play design and great execution by the Lions offense. The BC Lions have the ability to be versatile in their alignments and formations because they have versatile players. Javon Catoy is lined up at the top of the screen at the tight end position. Usually these are heavy run formations, and because of that, offenses can usually predict the type of coverage that the defense is going to play. Ordinarily in formations like this, a defense's Sam, linebacker, and or halfback are going to be low players in an effort to stop the run. What you get here is quarters coverage, and the BC Lions do actually have a perfect route combination to beat quarters, but the Argos do a good job of covering in the secondary, so that forces VA to improvise. And when he improvises, he's still capable of being one of the best. Here, he tucks the ball down and scrambles for a first down. I've already mentioned how a lot of teams like to bring pressure against VA and play man-to-man coverage, but sometimes even when you bring the perfect blitz and you get guys into the backfield, he pulls a rabbit out of the hat and turns himself into Houdini. I mean, this is zero pressure. Calgary's sending a zero blitz, so they have a free man in his face and somebody bending the edge, and he's still able to slip them, evade them, and pick up a first down. I mean, this is crazy. This goes to show how dynamic of a talent that VA is. He's evolved as a passer, but he still maintains his athleticism and his ability to just improvise. If the offensive line is able to keep him upright and healthy, then look out, like the BC Lions are going to be for real. Right here on this clip, Calgary's trying to send zero pressure again at VA, but he's able to navigate the pocket, sidestep to the left, and throw a dart on the slant right here for a first down. I mean, this is impressive. And he does it again against the zero pressure that Calgary's trying to bring, this time for a touchdown. BC's running 6-11, 2 curls in a corner, and VA's able to throw the ball where only his receiver, Alexander Hollins, can catch it. And he does catch it, and he scores a touchdown. All in all, we're looking at the maturation of Vernon Adams right before our very eyes. I mean, he's able to stare down the barrel of a gun, take a shot, and still deliver a touchdown. Right? I mean, look at the shot that he takes. He's willing to stand in the pocket and make this throw, getting crushed, and it still results in a touchdown.